out with Cosmic right here. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
Right. You had quite the match in the Rumble.
I know, right? I'm still feeling it.
You kicked ass, though. Good job, good job. All right, let everybody know what you're selling.
I'm selling T-shirts. So this is my art. I mean, I didn't draw it, but I paid for it. Close enough, right? This little crop top, it says your daddy's favorite. Photos. I got my little stickers and an acrylic stand. Here she is. Cute, right? You can put her on your desk and look at her and fall in love like you're doing with me. And these stickers are free, so you can feel free to grab those if you want.
All right, where can everybody get this great merch you got going?
So you can obviously hit me up on my Instagram. It's Yes Cosmic, as in Yes Cosmic, anything you want on at IG, and I'll send it out to you guys as soon as you purchase it.
All right, make sure everybody follows Cosmic. Thinking about you guys on my podcast.
Yeah, we got one more Titan show.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do what we do, catch a dub before we head out.
Okay.
So.
All right. Now, there's a guy that I just interviewed named Tyler Fox. He's going to be with you guys at the camp.
Okay.
So say hello to Tyler.
Okay. Yeah, we'll send our regards from Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What up, Tyler? What up?
What up, man?
Let everyone know what you're selling, man, and where they can get it.
Yeah, so we got the Live Danger gear right here. Boom, boom, firepower on the back. Live Danger on the front. Obviously, we have the headbands. We have 8x10s. We're posting everywhere. We're around everywhere. Yeah.
You know where to go. You know you're going to want to wake up in the morning, look at your nightstand, and just see a nice, fresh picture of Live Danger.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for a moment of your time, and I'll see you around.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Papa.
All right, thank you.
On?
Yeah, this thing is on, Mr. Dr. Sleep.
No, you can't be interviewing me without giving me a written permission.
Without a written permission?
Yes.
Wait, whoa. How are you gonna do this Saturday at Titan Championship Wrestling, huh?
What's happening then?
What do you mean? You know what's happening.
Yeah. What's happening?
Are you gonna attack any more people?
Maybe.
I better get out of
I
here.
don't like podcasters.
I do have a championship, so.
Oh, do you? You won that?
Yeah.
What ring did you win it in?
Whoa, don't worry about me. Why don't you worry about what's going on at Titan?
Like gold. I like gold a lot. It's in my shoes, my belt. I win gold, so is there gold in that title?
I gotta go, guys. See you later.
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me early.
Welcome to the New York State champion. You're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye. Whip wreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No. You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people.
Dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet Champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am Fearless Princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
Finisher is called the Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of.
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great. Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Jank, and today I have my very special hermano, my brother, coming on. My co-host. Don't tell Blocks. He gets jealous. But anyway, let me bring to you the one, the only, the champion of champions right now, BJ Savage.
Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? Always a pleasure to be on here. You know how much I love being on this one, man.
I know, man.
What's up, man? How we doing?
I think they might get sick of us, though, too much of us.
Maybe. They hate it.
I got to learn how to say Savage like you say it.
You just gotta yell. It's gotta come from your chest. You gotta, I'm not gonna do it.
Savage!
Yeah, there we go. You getting it.
My left lung just collapsed.
Sometimes I do it and I taste blood in my mouth. It's okay.
Everybody's watching us on IG. Skills is there. Mr. Adrian Santos is there. What is going on over there?
Oh, it's a win. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. Speaking of win-wins, let's start with this bad boy right there. Woo!
There we go.
Heavyweight champion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's awesome. Like just to say something about Outcast. Outcast Wrestling Revolution, their new company. It was their first show. Um, and they're doing something special there. They have a really good locker room there.
Awesome.
Dan the Man, me, Sunset Steve, Fly Night Noriega. There's so many guys there. Lou Jacobs, who's been around. He's been around forever. He's been on the West Coast, the East Coast. There's so many good people there that's just, and they're all buying in. Sammy Chaos is there. And we're all
Wow.
buying into like, all right, maybe we could turn this from the ground up and turn it into something into the next big indie out here. And I love places like that. I love buying into companies like that. And those are the companies that I work for. Work if you got a mission statement, you have a vision, you have an agenda to become something bigger, I want to be a part of that because I feel like I can help. I feel like I could take companies to the next level. I feel like my brand can it could be put out there and just help everything out because I'm not only just my brand. I'll focus on the company's brand.
Right.
Everything is all in one package. So to hold that belt, man, it's kind of awesome. It's my Bret Hart belt. That's what I call it. It's my Bret Hart belt. So it's cool. Cool, man.
That's a lot of belts, man. You might be adding one in, a few short weeks.
Yeah, I got about like 4 or 5 championship matches coming up in the next couple months to about October.
Look who's in our chat. The one and only Billy Betsky, the owner, CEO of Giant Championship Wrestling. What's up, Billy?
What's up, Billy? What's up, Billy? He's here. He's here. You know, you see the belt there, man. You see the belt.
He's watching. Not only
Big match on Saturday. Big match.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You versus Jeff Noyes in a false count anywhere match. What the hell?
Yeah, man. That's what guerrilla warfare is right now, man. September 14th, man. Saturday, guerrilla warfare. It's kind of.
Don't break my table. Don't break my table.
I definitely might. It's akin to our own Extreme Rules. That's what guerrilla warfare is. I know there's another couple matches with some stipulations on it. I think Jacko and Roxas for the middleweight championships and I quit match. There's another stipulation match on the card, and then you got me and Jeff Noyes, Big Jeff Noyes, Mountain.
It's a long time coming.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time, and you know Jeff Noyes and a lot of people at Titan is calling him the Mountain. They're calling him the Mount Everest. Can I climb that mountain? And there's been a lot of people who have climbed Mount Everest. Yeah, there's been a lot of people who perished, but there's a lot of people who climb Mount Everest. And Jeff Noyes might consider himself a mountain in his own right, but I think I'm the mountain at TCW. And I stand on the top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? So
and he's got
it's a challenge for him. It's a challenge for me. So, but it's going to be a fight. And one thing you can guarantee you're going to hear at the end of that match is, and still, you're a Funhouse heavyweight champion.
Still the Funhouse heavyweight champion, the one and only PJ Savage. And then after that, we'll both be at the Mecca for when it all falls down. Now look at this fatal 4-way. Holy cow. Adrian Santos, Joel Maximo, yourself, and Steve Pena.
Yeah, man. I'm a little bittersweet with this one, man. I gotta be honest. I'm a little bittersweet with this match. Why is it a 4-way? Why is it not just? I mean, I've been the number one contender for the past 8 months.
Yeah.
Everybody I've won has been supporting me, been behind me to get the championship. And everybody knows that Joey Conway threw everything in my path to make sure I don't get to that championship.
He did.
And now I got to go through Joel Maximo, one of my mentors. I got to go through Steve Pena, who's one of the hottest wrestlers on the planet. And then, you know what? He is an absolute sleeper because people say he shouldn't be in this match. People say he doesn't belong in this match. And I know Adrian Santos very well. It's been a long time coming for Adrian Santos. Adrian Santos is not one to be slept on.
El Jefe.
El Jefe, man, he's gonna be. He reminds me of Conway. He cut that promo and it was good, man. It said the devil dropped his crown, and it was like that's a man who's locked in. I know to our fans, he's probably coming out of nowhere, but he does belong in that match.
Right.
But it's been too damn long, man. That championship is mine. That championship is gonna go right here. That championship is mine. It should be mine. It should have been mine a long time ago.
It should be yours. Sorry, Joey.
I hate Joey Conway. I absolutely hate Joey Conway. I hate that he's injured.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody knows me and Joey have a lot of unfinished stories that we have yet to tell. We have unfinished business at NYWC. We have unfinished business at Titan. We have unfinished business
at Win
all over the place. At Win, at Invictus. He's been poking his head at Invictus. So me and Joey has always been. I think we always find our rival. We always find that person that's going to take us to that next level. And for me, it's Joey Conway. I hate the son of a bitch, but it's Joey Conway for sure.
Now, another important note for this Win championship match is that it's all Latinos in this match.
Yeah, big representation. Win always does that, man, especially for Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah, it's
awesome, man. Just the representation Win always brings. Win always brings the representation of the Latinos, especially in New York City. They represent us. Yeah. It's like the home of the New York Rican. I'm telling you,
it's definitely one of my homes. So 100%. And Joel announced today that in 2025, Hammerstein Ballroom. What?
He's manifesting, man. He's manifesting, and that's why I work with Joel Macno. That's why I work with Win. It's like I said about Outcast. Companies that have visions, companies that want to do better and want to take themselves to the next level. Those are the companies I want to be a part of. And everybody can laugh at him. Everybody can call him crazy. But I look at him and I know he's serious. Now, what if he does prove everybody wrong? And Hammerstein Ballroom is run by Wrestling Is Now. I'll tell you one thing. There's going to be one thing that does happen if you do run Hammerstein Ballroom. And that's going to be I'm in the main event with that belt. That's
a given. And now on Roku.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of companies doing some amazing things on Roku and a couple other apps. It's great to see different spaces, the independent wrestling, not just IWTV.
Right.
YouTube has been putting a strong hold on wrestling. You can't get off the ground because it's considered violence. Yeah. So there's like that loophole you have to go around. Oh man, it's tough, but with Roku and Wrestling Is Now on Roku, it's awesome. The library is gonna be up there. Past events, past matches. It opens the door for so many things. So many things. And I know there's
so much.
I'm not going to spill the beans here. It's not ready to be spilled. You know this. You know it, Dank. There's another big company that we both work with, working on something very, very big.
I do.
And if that happens, if that falls through, that would be
groundbreaking.
Game changer. Yeah,
it is a game changer. 100%. Now we got this.
That's why I work with that company. And then look at this company. Goddamn.
Go. Bam.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and Stenson it's funny because I'm feuding with Genesis at which is Big Game Leroy, TK, Ken Powers, the Loser Squad. The table that touches themselves. The table is all the way in the back. And
that's good. That's good. I like that.
Stenson he's essentially one of the Genesis of Invictus Pro Wrestling. He was on the first show. He was at Invictus Pro Wrestling before I was at Invictus Pro Wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he made his debut even before me. So it's a great story to tell, and I'm kind of looking at him like he's gonna end up being my JBL. He's a problem. He's a thoroughbred. He's one of the best talents out there. And one of the things I told to management at Invictus Pro Wrestling, they sat me down and it was like, what do I envision the championship run to be? What do I want? What kind of challenges do I want? What's my vision? Which is great for a company to ask you that, and you feel like you have some kind of input. And I told him I want everybody that other people think are better than me. If you think he's better than me, put him in front of me. That's what I want. That's what I want across the board at every single promotion, every place that I hold the championship, even if I don't hold the championship. Mm-hmm. If you think that guy's better than me, put me in the ring with him, and we're going to go to war, and I'm going to show you who stands tall. That's just the mentality I have. You know how hungry I am. I'm fighting for something much bigger.
Very hungry.
I'm fighting for that contract, man. I'm dying for it. I'm getting close to some aspects. So I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm getting there, man. It's awesome.
Me too.
So, yeah, you've been doing great, man. I've seen you. We've talked.
I'm over 2 months now, no carbs.
You've been doing phenomenal. I've been doing phenomenal. I've been doing really well on my diet. And this sounds insane, but I've got down to working 5 days a week, 3 hours, day, and
Yeah.
man, it's like it's getting there. It's
Yeah.
it's getting there. It's getting there. I can hit double buys now. I can hit it now.
Look at that.
Hey, there we go. That's how you put a podcast to the shame. Double buys
That's right.
on the show. There you go.
Look at that.
Oh man.
For
Yeah,
Halloween coming up, I'm gonna be Bane.
Oh, that's a good one. I think I'm gonna be PJ Savage. That's a good.
You'll be PJ Savage. All right, I like PJ Savage.
I think that's a good one.
Before we get into anything else, let's make that big announcement. If you remember.
Oh
the
yeah.
special graphic.
Yeah.
So you announce it, and I'll pull it up.
So yeah, the big announcement is PJ Savage will be at the big event, New York.
Savage.
November. It's awesome. November 9th.
I'm excited.
See us there, baby. Big event XS with Beyond the Barricade, Pop Dank at the table. And so I told you I had a couple ideas on this and things to go through. Last year was great. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
But this year I'm throwing. It's gonna be a spectacle at the table, man. It's gonna be awesome. We got some few ideas that's coming into play that's gonna be there, and officially all the Savage Family merch will launch on November 9th at XS at Big Event. It's the only place to get them in person for the first time ever. All the Savage Family merch will be there. And if shipping works out, the PJ Savage Slam Buddies will officially be
out. Wow. That'd be awesome. Will
be available on November 9th at the table. So it's awesome. We got a whole bunch of things working out, man. The brand is growing, and all my babies are coming with me. I don't care. All these matches I got announced, you're all getting knocked down because these shit's coming with me to big event.
You're going to have to hire an intern to carry that stuff. I know a guy. I know a guy
too. I know a couple. I know a guy. Oh man, he's a shitty one though. He's not that great. He's not that great. He's not that great. He's a horrible guy, man. He's a horrible guy.
Oh man.
So yeah, man. Thank you for having me at the table, man. It'd be even great to take the Wrestling Is Now Heavyweight Championship November 9th and put that belt on the table at the big event, representing it, man. And that's what's cool, man. I'm representing 4, 5, 6 companies.
2 guests so far.
Yeah, me and Tiffany Avatar holding it down on the Papa Dank on the Barricade.
There's more coming. There's more coming.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be a stacked table. I tell you that much. It's gonna be stacked.
It is. We're gonna make a statement that night.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching right now. To Papa Dank. Papa Dank. If it wasn't for you, some of us independent people who are on the rise, someone like me and Tiffany, who are making noise wherever we can and doing everything we can to get noticed, you're providing a whole nother platform that was never available to us. That was only available to TV talent. That was only available to the guys that were in WWE for 35 years. And now it's like people get to see, oh, wait, who's that guy? Who's PJ Savage? I can't tell you how many followers I gained just being at the last one. I went up from like 4,000 followers to 7,000 followers overnight.
Big event?
Yeah, big event. I jumped up 3K, and it was like just something like that. It's pretty cool, man. Like getting to walk around, people know you're sitting at the tables. It's networking. It's also meeting with the fans, and people come to your events. And I've had some people come up to the Titan show because they saw me at big event. So it's time to grow, and yeah, man, it's time to grow and expand on that, and just take it to a whole nother level. Now this year we're gonna do it big.
I mean, somebody called me Mr. Indie Darling, Papa.
Yeah, man, you are. That's exactly who you are. You're the indie darling, man. And you putting out that post on your PJ Savage guy. That's awesome.
But you know what? It's how I started, right? Indie talent. I mean, it's great to have some names, whatever, here and there. But this is what it's all about: making connections and bringing people together. I mean, I brought several people together, several people that don't even realize are in companies because of me.
Yeah,
I don't realize. I never even mentioned it to them.
Yeah, and that's one of the great things about you. You're always putting guys over. You're always trying to get guys bookings. You're helping out people, talent, not just your friends. You're helping. Dave, this guy's good. Maybe you can help out the company. And you're not telling that person. You're not going the extra mile. Like, hey, yo, look, I want give me my flowers because I'm helping you out. You're not doing that. You're helping guys out.
I try not to.
Guys who've got the Titan. Guys don't know they were at Titan because Papa Dink was talking to old Billy Fetsky and they got in. So
I
it's
talk to
awesome.
Billy like every other night of the.
I don't know. I don't know how many. Like his phone bill must be insane.
Unlimited call.
So, the phone company must be calling him, going, "We need to change this." You know how much money we would be making over Billy Fetsky? He's robbing them right now with all the minutes he uses.
I call Billy like 2, 1 in the morning. He's probably like, this fucking guy again.
He answers, though. He answers. He'll pick it up. He'll pick it up. Talk
He's
to you
saying,
for another
"What's up,
time.
brother?"
I love Billy. Billy has one of the biggest hearts in his business. He's unlike any other promoter I've ever worked for. And
He
what I mean
100%
by that, man, is he cares, man. And he doesn't just care about the top guy. He cares about the last guy
everybody.
from home. And if that guy's about to get cut from the roster, oh man, sometimes to his detriment, he puts his all into that guy.
It
And
affects him.
yeah, it affects him. It affects him when he has to let go guys or he has to change plans.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand and see what goes into just being him, being the guy from Titan. And then, Titan faces a lot of outside hate. People hate Titan.
Oh, me too, apparently.
They hate Titan. Look, man, and this is coming from somebody who I consider myself one of the leaders of that locker room. And
You're
look,
100%.
you can have beef with Titan, you can have beef with Billy because people didn't want to book you or people had to let you go. At the end of the day, Titan is one of the best places I've ever worked for. Titan is an amazing company to work for, especially if you're on that team and everybody's grinding together. Everybody shares a vision. Everybody wants to be better. If you come in about yourself and it's only about you, you're not gonna last. It's not gonna work. And then I know the outside companies hate it. Other companies, not all of them, but some of the companies hate it because Titan runs too much. Titan runs too often. And all right, that might be bad for the promoters. That might be bad for the other wrestling promotions because Titan's gonna go out and put on a banger of a show. Right. And then let's be honest, since I think last March, every paid show for Titan has done over 150, 200 people. Like it's not like we're doing 75. We're doing 75 shows and drawing 20 people a show. Right. The shows are growing better and better every time. And even to the point, Titan did some free shows, and look how well we drew on the free shows.
Yeah.
I know that sucks for other promoters in the surrounding area, but as a wrestler, yeah, there you go, man. Look, but as a wrestler and other wrestlers, this is a company I want to be at because they're running all the time. Right. There's a chance to focus on storyline. Yeah, it's very consistent. And then some companies that are consistent, sometimes they have their troubles. Like Invictus had to go on a hiatus, and it sucked for Invictus because Invictus was on such a high point when they hit their hiatus, but now they came back and now they're better than ever. They got a new social media champion. They got a new social media belt, a whole new fan base, and it's rocking, man. That last show at the Bronx Brewery was amazing. So it's like, it's tough to run that much, and there's only certain companies that do it. And I wish I worked at all of them, but I'm one of those guys that have a 60-mile radius to my name, essentially. And if you're within 30 to 60 miles, it's tough to just keep working for every company in the area because then you become oversaturated. Everybody sees you. If I'm working at Pro Wrestling A company and Pro Wrestling Company B, and they're 20 minutes away from each other, what does that do? It does nothing for me. I'm cutting my own fan base in half. So it sucks, but when you're working for companies like I'm working with the Wrestling Independent, an amazing fire upstart company in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. That's in Philly. That's all the way in the city of Philadelphia. It's not going to interfere with me wrestling at Wrestling Is Now with Win. And that's just the life of an independent wrestler. You kind of have to pick your battles and choose where you go and make sure you bring value.
Yeah, I'd love to see you go down south or west.
Yeah, I mean, North Carolina was amazing. Texas is definitely in the talks. I even got some Canada in the talks. It's not official yet. Wow. So there's a lot of things that are in play, but it takes some time. And then, man, we're indie wrestlers, man. This bank account's not big. You know what I'm saying? The bank account's not huge, so whatever you do, you gotta make it count and hit the towns that you can make. Especially as an independent guy, sometimes you gotta eat the bullet. You're in the red, baby. You're in the red every time.
I'm in the red every time, bro.
You're in the red every time, man. It's
I'm
just
in the red.
it's tough. Some people more fortunate than others, and then some others just got to make do. And then right now, my goal is just to get in the best shape of my life and put on some of the best matches I can put on, and out wrestle everybody that is in front of me and just become number one. That's
And
you know that the goal never changes.
the goal does never change. And be at big event on November 9th. Hey,
That's a nice poster.
that is a nice poster. Your
Oh,
graphic
I
guy's
get to
pretty good.
post that finally, man. That's awesome, man. That's so cool, bro. It's so cool. So again, thank you, Papa. Thank you.
As soon as we're done, I'm posting. Of course, man. You're like, man, you're family. You're not even like a brother. You're family.
Yeah, man. You already know how it is, man. So
Somebody
it
said
makes, with it being Hispanic Heritage Month is even awesome.
yes.
You having me on here being representation.
Of
Means a
course.
lot,
How
man.
can I not have you on? That's the better question. Why? How can I
Man,
not
it's
have
tough on us New York weekends, man. They don't acknowledge us.
you? Know? They know,
We
man. So
just look the part, you know. We just with the New
tell,
York weekends, we just look the part, man.
tell me what it means to you representing.
Man, I don't think it's hit me as much yet. Um, I think once you get to the bigger companies and I can really make an impact. And what I mean by that is like I want to do stuff for my community.
What's
I
Billy
want
talking
to
about? Before we go, what's Billy talking about? Please send
send
me
me. Oh, he wants that big event poster. That's what he wants.
Ah,
That's what he
Club.
wants, man. Yeah,
Tight,
Titans at the
wow.
big event, baby. Titans at the big event. But
Tight represent. I'm gonna send it to him while we're talking.
it means a lot just representing, but I want to do more, man. I want to do so much for the community. I want to do so much to give back to my community. And I love like on the bigger companies, you watch Damian Priest and Karrion Cross. They're like they're holding it high, man, and they're doing it right, and it means something to be Latino. And then there's so much Latino representation across TV right now, like especially WWE program. You got the LWO. You got two different Hispanic factions.
Factions, yeah.
That's mind blowing.
Crazy, right?
There's like at least 15 Spanish people hired at once, and we're all on TV at the same time. Like this is awesome. It's a great time. I mean, it's a great time for professional wrestling, and the boom is just getting started. I feel like people think this is the boom. It's not. I feel like we're prepping mainstream audience. We're prepping the fans, because I firmly believe in my heart professional wrestling is going to take over. It's just going to be the number one form of entertainment. It's going to be what everybody consumes. It finds its way into every form of entertainment. It finds its way into wrestling. Look at the 49ers this weekend on Monday night. On Monday, they had their game and they all came out to the Roman Reigns theme song. It's getting back to that point in the 90s where like Stone Cold took off. And I feel like it's like creeping in there and it's getting to a really good place. But what's the next boom? What's going to be the next iteration of this era? I feel like when you study the landscape of wrestling, I've been studying a lot. When it out of the Attitude Era, it went into the Ruthless Aggression Era, and it kind of went into a down area for a little bit.
Taylor Swift, Baby Savage.
hey, you know, who knows, man? I'd meet her right in the face. Straight on TV.
That's great. That's crazy. Like what?
But who's gonna be the next stars that takes the business to that next level of what it could be? And I don't think those stars are on TV, man. I feel like a lot of those stars are on the independents. I feel like I'm one of them. I feel like guys like Steve Pena are one of them. Like if you give me and Steve Pena that ball, a guy like Joey Conway, you give us the ball out here in the independents, and you give us that key to the kingdom. Oh man, I get to live in the gym. I get to live my life. I get to focus. No, we eat, sleep, and breathe professional wrestling.
Right.
Like that's all we do. You know this because you know
I do.
We eat, sleep, and breathe this, man. It's everything we do. We eat, sleep, and breathing it when it's not loving us back. It's like a girl that hates us. Like we're doing everything to try to get her attention. Especially me, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm doing everything to get this girl's attention. She's not even.
Or the girl that never wants you.
Yeah, but then she walks around with this ugly dude who can't do nothing. It's like, you gonna let me sit here? What's going on? And you know, you gotta earn it harder. Yeah, man. It's like we gotta earn it. You gotta earn it a little bit more, but I feel like the longer my road takes to get there, it's gonna be worth it. and I'm gonna stay in there for longer. And then also just being the representation that I am, representing New York City, being Latino, being an influence to my sons and my daughters. That means everything to me. You know what
I
I'm
know it
saying?
means everything.
Well, it means the world. I want to be somebody that's an ambassador for WWE. I want to be the Miz. I want to be somebody that, hey, you need some radio station spot done at 6 in the morning. I'm the first guy you send.
Yeah.
Anybody pulls out, you send me. Oh, we got a charity event, no questions asked. I'm there. Like that's gonna be me. I want to do something for the homeless population out here in New York City. I want to do something just to, get out there and give back to the community and really help out. And man, it's professional wrestling, and it's an avenue to do more. That's why I chose professional wrestling. So, and it's paying off, baby.
It's paying off. You mean you gotta hire an intern to carry all your stuff?
Yeah, man. I just wish this was like real gold, because everyone has money. Ain't no money in this one, baby. Oh man, we do this free, baby. We do this.
Those are great titles, just like my title right there. Look at that, hanging
That's
out at the beach.
I'm adding to my collection. That was
Hanging out at the beach.
That was gonna sit next to me at the big event.
Yeah, well, it told me that day, man, we got to go to the beach. We haven't been there all summer. Now's the time to go. I was like, you're right, sweetheart. Let's go. I know.
You've been hiding that belt. You've been hiding it.
Gangon was trying to get at me. Did you see that?
We got to do something. We got to put this belt in play. Maybe TCW is the place to put that belt in play.
Listen, I got to sleep with my door locked at night because my son, I think he's trying to pin me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I would too, man. I might. Wait, where you live at? Let's meet up for some burgers or something. I'll come over.
I'm here hanging out with all my Funkos. Look at this. Dominic
I can see your collection up in the back. I can see the collection of all the Funkos.
Dude, I have that. I have figures everywhere. I'm a big WWE Ultimate guy. Those are the ones I like to collect.
I love Ultimates.
So I'm like, where's the exclusive? Where's the chase? Where's this? Where's that? I'm like looking. I'm like driving all over the freaking Long Island. I went everywhere to look.
I used to collect figures up until Lucas was born. I want to say about 2 years into Lucas just growing up, probably when he hit 2.
Yeah,
he found my collection. Yeah, I collected a bunch of stuff. I had all the Ultimates. I had the whole set. From I think it was 1 to 12. I had the Triple H, the Bret, Stone Cold, Rock.
Did you have Becky?
I had all of them. Right?
I need Becky. I gotta find her.
Lucas found my collection, and he just ripped every box.
Oh, I would die.
And I sat there. He got into my closet. He's 2 years old. He's opening up this Triple H that's worth $400 on eBay at the time.
Oh my god!
And I'm just like, I paid $270 for that Triple H, and he's just here throwing it in the tub.
It's like, look, Triple H.
I'm like, what? Hold on, don't do that, no. And he's just so at that point, I kind of gave up on collecting figures. I just buy I collect Cody figures now and just give it to him.
Really?
That's all I do now, man. But I collect anime stuff, and I collect a lot of mangas, and I'm into my books. A lot of people don't know that about PJ Savage. I do nothing but read. That's my thing. Yeah, I got 2 books right over here.
What are you reading? Let me see what PJ's reading. I'll tell you what I'm reading. The Bruiser Brody story.
Oh, you see, for me, I try not to, when I get into forms of entertainment, whether it be movies or books or even video games, I tend not to do the wrestling stuff because I kind of need a break from the wrestling stuff. So I'll go dab into fiction stuff. Right now I'm reading Dan Simmons' Ilium. Amazing book. Dan Simmons is my favorite author. And I wanted to get into the Tom Clancy books. So I brought the first 5 set of 5. I'm reading Red October. And then I'm reading my mangas. So that's my form. I get over here, I get into my room, and I kind of just zone out, read a book.
Well, I'm reading Bruiser's story because I was able to meet his widow.
Awesome.
And she was on my podcast a while ago, but I actually met her in May, and it was really really impressed by her story as well.
Yeah.
And the tragedy that was Bruiser Brody's murder. So I'm like, let me read into it. And the book is really good, actually.
Yeah, there's a couple of wrestling books I read. The Mick Foley ones are always great.
Yes.
There's one called Death to the Territories. It's a really good read. Yeah, it's really, really,
I gotta
really.
read that. Well, not NWA is bringing territories back.
I mean, I hate, and this is, I might get hate. I hate when big companies, like an NW, right, they say, we're bringing the territories back. Man, the territories have always been here, man. We're the Indies. The
Right.
territories are the independents. Like,
That's right.
don't try to lay claim to the independence unless you're going to use all of us.
There's just no commission.
Unless you truly are. Like, if you're going to step into the Northeast or the New York area and you're not going to have, and you're just going to bring in your guys,
Right.
how much of a territory are you? You know, like, start these territories, use the guys that are in the territories, and let it grow. See where it goes, you know? But I hate that term. I hate it because it's the Indies. And then next, you know, and I'm not saying NWA is doing this, but you get a shit company that goes, well, you know what? We're bringing back the territories, but then, you know, we're saying our guys are in the territories. And it just shits on the indie guys or whatever guys has been in there for a long time.
Right.
It just sucks, you know? Like, one of the guys that I feel like, and he's somebody that I pay attention to, that I watch a lot of his stuff, is Dan Moff. Dan Moff, in my book, is a Hall of Famer. Dan Moff, in my book, is one of the greatest wrestlers to ever do it. Dan Moff, in my book, he's the epitome of what you want a top guy to be. So when you walk into these places and you have a heavyweight scene and Dan Moff's not a part of it, it kind of sucks. Or when you say, you know, NWA is doing this and Dan Moff's not representing the Northeast. Huh? Really? Yeah? He's not even in it? He's not even in the company? That's just what I mean by example, where it's like, there's certain guys, bro, that like you should really be using. And you know what, man? And I've been talking about this a lot with a couple people. Speaking of that, there should be something, and it's gonna be happening. And it's at the very baby stages.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to fully pull it up and just throw it to the screen. But there needs to be a heavyweight tournament that represents the independence. And it will be happening. It will be happening. And it will be happening under the TCW umbrella. As to what that's going to look like, as to when's that's going to happen, details are not ironed out. But there needs to be real representation. And the land of Titans is where it needs to be.
Wow. See, I didn't even know that.
The land of Titans, and it's time to start ramping it up. It's time to start. It's time to start pulling the curtain back on some of the plans, and that's what I need to talk about because it needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's imagine that, man, and that's all I'm gonna say because now I want to get into the details.
Yeah. Billy's gonna go nuts.
Yo, he's probably pissed off right now. I even said it, but why not, man? Why not? It's my brainchild. It's my brainchild.
That's how everybody talking. All right. Last thoughts before we wrap it up.
Last thoughts. This is a message out to every company and every wrestler. I want more. I want more. I want more challenges. I want more championships. It looks like PJ Savage, the collector, wasn't just a gimmick that somebody threw on a Twitter post. Is actually coming into life. The collector's here, and I'm here to collect. And I'm here to collect heads. I'm here to collect teeth, broken backs, and belts. That's what PJ Savage does, man. The Savage era is just getting started, and it's much bigger than anybody could ever expect. There's a lot of big things in store. And I'm looking at the next 12-year period, and I'm gonna make a debut on a big television program. I guarantee it. And I'm telling you, one of the reasons a lot of these companies haven't put me on yet is because the moment I step on that screen, I'm not coming off. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be tough, baby. It's gonna be tough, but it's happening. It's time, baby.
Billy says he's excited. Month is already planned.
Yeah. So the plans for this. The plans, the plans have already kind of been laid out, and it's almost ready to be announced. It's almost ready to be announced. Wait, hold on. Before we go, I know Billy's watching. Billy, just put into the chat, yes or no. Do we tell them the name and announce it right now? Not the date, just the name. Do we announce it? It's your call. It's your call, boss.
It's your call, Billy.
Waiting on this.
While we're waiting for Billy, Serena has a question for you. What do you see this year for Hispanic Heritage Month?
I mean, what I see is awesome. What I see is amazing. I feel like there's a bunch of Latinos that just we've taken over the game, man. We've literally have like just infiltrated and really taken over, and I just love to see that diversity. I love to see the diversity in programming and independent TV and independent wrestling. I would love to see more diversity on the low level TV programming. I would love to see more. I feel like at WWE's level, at AEW's level, you get a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
But I would love to see some of the smaller companies take hold of that and really go, yeah, do the same. Like, let's do more. You don't just have to have one Spanish guy and one black guy. This might be controversial, but let's not act like it's not happening. It's happening at some place. In some places, some rosters, you just see nothing but white guys. It's like
Billy said,
"Oh man,
said yes.
Oh, he said yes."
Said, "I hate this delay."
Said yes.
Hold on.
He said yes. Uh-oh.
Breaking news. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, breaking news. Breaking news. Titan Championship Wrestling brings to you the first ever 16-man tournament. One night, 16 guys. The Heavyweight Invitational. The HWI. And it's coming to you in 2025, the first half of the year. It's in plans. It's coming to you a one night, 16-man tournament.
That's awesome.
At TCW. Tell me that's not awesome. Tell me that's not awesome.
That's awesome.
And here's the kicker. This is even bigger. The tournament would only be represented by 3 or 4 TCW roster members.
Really?
That means there are 12 other spots. Who's in it? Who's in it?
That's crazy.
So get ready.
You kind of gave one away when you said he has to be in all of these, you know?
hey, we don't know. We don't know, you know? We don't know if that's going to happen. We don't even know. You know, some people got to want to take part. I think there might be some form of submittance where you have to submit to be in the tournament, to be under consideration to get into the tournament. But all those details is going to come out, I think, either the end of September or October.
Right.
That's we're aiming at really officially graphics and all that stuff, announcing it. That way you give yourself 3 months. But it's amazing. It's akin to all these other tournaments, but I feel like the heavyweights always just get the side eye, or we're not looked at. We don't get the recognition because we don't hit shooting star presses. But it's time, man. It's time for the heavyweights to really step the hell up. I mean, there's certain guys I would love to see in this tournament. Guys like O'Shea Edwards, he calls himself the Kaiju, the king of the heavyweights.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, someone like Dan Moff. Why not? You know what I'm saying? There's so many monsters and behemoths out here, and I feel like a lot of the monsters and behemoths do not get their recognition. And it's time to put some respect and crown the king of the heavyweights. And it's going to be done at TCW, baby.
It is time. All right. Coming up next for PJ, let everybody know where they can follow you first.
Yeah, follow me everywhere. PJ Savage, everything. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. X, whatever the hell you call it now. I'm even on Rumble. I'm even on Vimeo, whatever the hell those things are called. I'm on every kind of platform. I'm on Patreon too. Go there, get some behind the scenes stuff. Everything I got coming up. I got September 14th, Guerrilla Warfare Street Fight. Jeff Noyes and PJ Savage, Falls Count Anywhere. It's going down, man, for the Funhouse Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
I got Demon Time at Invictus Pro Wrestling, where I'm defending my championship against Steven Stetson. I got where am I defending? This one. Where's this? Defending that belt. Oh, Wrestling Is Now, September 21st. September's kind of fucked up. I'm trying to add another belt to the collection. The collector's collection. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another. I got another match for the old WR Championship. It's going to be announced soon. The opponent has already been figured out, so I'm gonna let the company announce it. And I
Everybody
got
get your
some things
tickets.
coming up, man. I got some cool things coming up. But
Get
yeah,
your
man.
tickets. And of course, big event New York, Saturday, November 9th.
That's it, baby.
Jay
That's it.
Savage joining me
Biggest.
and Tiffany Avatar, and 3 more guests to be announced soon.
Oh man. But man, you got breaking news though. The heavyweight king is crowned. You got it. You got the breaking news.
I got the breaking news. All
You
right,
got the-
awesome. What else I got? Tony Chini tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Another Titan, baby.
Johan Nara coming up
Hey,
next.
I love Johan. Boy, I love Johan.
Maybe in the super heavyweights in the future. Maybe.
Oh, who knows? Maybe he's one of those guys that gets into the HWI, man. 60 man, only 12 spots available. Who knows, man?
I have Steel Cross coming on September 18th from PKA Wrestling. Some more independents that you guys don't know.
No, why not, bro? I'll get in there. What's the booker's name?
And the return of my pal, the center of attention herself, one only Brittany Brooks, Tuesday, September 24th at 7 p.m. with some more breaking news.
Oh, man, damn. This is great. You just,
Pete
it's not
Denke
beyond
got
the
the scoop.
barricade. It's beyond the breaking news. You're getting scooped you're not even asking for. This is bullshit. You owe me $20. You gotta send that to me.
I gotta send you. I'll PayPal you. Papa Denk Vlog, Seaside Denk 2, Title Deck out now on my YouTube channel. Coming up tomorrow. Denk Up coming up tomorrow. Look at Cora. she's looking at me like I want to murder you. Look.
Hey, before we hang up, before we end this, we gotta tell everybody. Hoboken TCW. Hoboken's running in the main event. Main event is Papa Denk versus PJ Savage for the 23 seats.
Whoa!
Cage match, baby.
What's Billy saying? Denk soon going to call me mad as hell not knowing info. I'm gonna call you. But I'm not.
Hey, we kept the HWI on the wraps. This has been in the workings for months now.
Yeah,
we want it done right.
It's been kind of quiet. Maybe I think it's time for a Slime Time Tommy to break away from the slime balls a little bit.
Oh man, I mean, you see how excited you get. You see
I am excited.
I saw she said somebody I think Serena said money's on PJ.
Yes.
There's one stipulation to this because it is my creation. If at the time of this tournament, if I still hold this championship, I will not be in the tournament.
Really?
Because the tournament winner will face me.
Okay.
So now if I do not hold this championship, you better be damn sure I'm coming back for it. And of course I'll be in the inaugural tournament. I want to be in the inaugural tournament anyway.
Right.
But I kind of, I want to focus on making this as big as I can. And why not? But yeah, Dank, if it's me and Dank, it's going down, Dank. I'm taking the belt. Me and you in October.
What the hell? That's breaking.
We're opening up the show. It's just me and you on first for the 23 belt.
Billy, I don't think that should happen. Yeah, no.
I think it is.
We'll talk after. All right, everybody have a good night. I'll be back at 9 o'clock. PJ, just hold on.